Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Hill and Light podcast. This is your host for the day, Natasha. Hope everyone had a productive week, energized week, and the light week. So the topic that we're going to touch on today is going to be co-parenting in peace. Co-parenting. Sometimes it could be a very difficult situation when you are faced to co-parent with someone that is your enemy. And you might not look at this person as your enemy, but they may look at you as their enemy, and they may treat you in a hurtful manner, doing things out of spite and doing things intentionally to cause confusion and a whole bunch of other stuff, that's just associated with darkness during your time that you have to co-parent with this person. I remember talking to my older sister, Shay, about this previously, and she would always tell me, if the kids are not hurt, nothing else should matter. And so I had to walk in that truth, knowing that I had to co-parent with this person that was intentionally going out of their way to hurt me at any cause, and try to stay positive and stay in the light about the situation. And that was a challenge that I had to overcome. So I can speak from experience, and hopefully something that I say during this podcast can help someone with the light, to shine in their dark situation. Dealing with difficult people, you have to put your feelings aside. It's not about what you feel. It's not about what you think. It's not about what's fair and what's not fair. It's about finding peace and harmony. And if the person that you're co-parenting with is not trying to be at peace with you, that's when you find the peace within and understand, yes, I have to co-parent with this person. Yes, every interaction, every encounter with this person is full of darkness. You still be the light for yourself. Do not let anyone steal your light from you. Do not let anyone steal your energy from you. Do not put up with people disrespecting you. Do not put up with people insulting you. At the end of the day, if the kids are safe, that's all that matters. What I've learned from co-parenting with my ex-husband is that what you feel and what you think, it doesn't matter to that person. So you have to dig within and ask yourself, is this worth me getting upset? Is what this person doing, is it worth me throwing myself into the fire? Is it worth me ruining my day? Is it worth me ruining my hour? Is it worth me ruining my minute? And at the end of the day, the answer is no. Do not give anyone power over you to cause any type of confusion, any type of irritation, any type of anxiety, any type of depression, any type of anything that affects you in a negative manner is sent as an attack. And sometimes the person that you have to co-parent with is actually an attack in the spiritual realm. So the only way for you to protect yourself is to put on the whole armor and just stay in the light. And I know some people find it really difficult, and you want to play tit for tat, and you disrespect me, I'm going to disrespect you. But you disrespecting a person that disrespected you, you have just given your power away. And they know, well, if I say this person is going to respond this way. Or if I act like this person is going to respond that way. And that's not peaceful to you. You're doing a disservice to yourself. Don't fight the person that fight you. Pray for that person. Don't fight the person that fights you. Send blessings to that person. Because at the end of the day, our Creator, not going to press my religion upon anybody, but our Creator sees all things. And everyone will receive judgment for what they have done. So when a person is going out of their way to hurt you, the only thing you could do is wish them well. Because as long as the kids are safe, it doesn't matter. Whatever they say, it doesn't matter. However they feel, it doesn't matter. Because it's not about you and that person. It's about the children. Now, if the children are coming to you with concerns, oh, my mom is doing this. Oh, my dad is doing that. You sit in your thoughts before you take any type of action. And then you ask yourself, as a parent, what am I going to do about it? If the parent of your child is taking them out to parties and they're smoking, marijuana in front of the kids, or they're getting drunk in front of the kids, or, they're leaving the kids in the car, something that is affecting the child's development, causing childhood trauma, then you step in as an adult in a peaceful manner. Because remember, it's all about peace and harmony. And if you can't find that within the co-parenting, you still have to find it within yourself to deliver whatever message that you have to deliver. No matter what the outcome is, as long as you deliver that message and you're protecting your child, that's all that matters. If you're co-parenting with the person and they have their spouse around your kids and they're doing things that you don't approve of, you speak your piece because you're still protecting your child. But if it's an attack coming back at you, understand everything's still okay. I said what I had to say. That's all that matters. I'm not going to, play these games. Co-parenting can be one of the hardest things that a person ever faced, especially when you still have feelings for this person and you're watching them not only mistreat you, but also mistreat your child. And understand, if you're faced in that situation, what I want you to do is I want you to ground yourself and understand that I deserve better in the first place. If you have to disrespect me, if you have to disrespect my children, there's no reason that I should have any type of emotional feelings towards you, because you are against me. You are my enemy. You can't love your enemy. You can't let anything that your enemy does affect your day, affect your mood, affect your relationship with your kids, affect you while you're at work. It's all an attack. And I can only speak from experience, hoping what I experienced and what I overcame can help somebody do the same thing. Because it's not fair to you at the end of the day. It's not about you at the end of the day. It's about your children. Are your children in a healthy environment? Are they being exposed to healthy people? What is the relationship with the parent and the child from the child's standpoint? Because your opinion really doesn't matter, but what does the child have to say about it? And if the person you're co-parenting with is doing things inappropriate that your child should not be exposed to, you don't have to discuss anything with that person. You can choose to. But if you feel it's not going to solve anything, that's when you go to the court and you present your evidence of why you feel the way that you feel about this person being around your child. What benefits does this person have being around your child? And the actions that they're taking around your child, is it affecting your child in a negative way? And if it is, you present that to the court and they'll make the determination for you. You don't even have to fight the battle. If you have the evidence, you submit what you have and you let them take care of everything, because facts speak, not feelings. At the end of the day, it's about protecting your child not going through childhood trauma. I went through a lot of childhood trauma that affected me as an adult. Don't let your child go through the same thing. Don't let your child be exposed to things they shouldn't be exposed to, contaminating their future, contaminating their childhood. You only have one childhood. Your child only has one childhood. And your job as a parent is to show up and make sure that their childhood is the best. Even if you have to do it alone. Even if you have to fight for full custody. Even if you have to fight for no visitations. If you feel in your heart, this person doesn't need to be exposing my child to this. This person is causing more harm to my child than good. Then you go ahead and you present that to the court and you let them take care of it, and you step back as a parent, standing and knowing your truth, knowing that you can do it alone if you have to. Because protecting your child's childhood is going to set them up for success as an adult. You don't want your child walking around with childhood trauma, with things that could have been prevented because you didn't say anything. You have a voice. You are the advocate for your child. They can only say so much, but you can take action to back up what it is that they say and what it is that they feel. It's not about who's right and who's wrong. It's about what is in the best interest of this child at this moment. And if the child needs to be away from that parent for some time, maybe the parent needs to get their self together. Maybe they need to be confronted with what it is that they're doing so they can understand, I am not going to allow you to do this to my child. You can do this to your own life, but I am not going to allow you to cause childhood trauma to my child because you don't have your life in order, because you don't have your priorities in order. That's fine. You wish them well. Maybe in a few months, maybe in a few years, maybe after you read some books, maybe after you go to counseling, maybe after you take some classes, you can become the parent that you need to be in my child's life. But it's not about the child having both parents in their life if one of the parents is causing the child confusion, hurt, pain. Anything that's negative, that's not associated with peace, happiness, joy, harmony. Everything should be in harmony. Children should be in harmony with their parents at all times. When a child is in the presence of their other parent, if the child is in the presence of their parent's spouse or their parent's spouse's family member or even their grandparents, that child should be in harmony. And if they're not, you need to remove that child from that situation. You need to remove them from that environment because that is your job as a protector of that child. Some people are afraid to go to the court. Some people are afraid to speak up. And I want to tell you today, there's nothing to be afraid of. If you're going to be afraid of anything, be afraid of how your child is being affected and the long-term consequences that you're going to carry when that child grows up not living their best life because of things they were exposed to on your watch. I don't like being the bad person. I don't like conflict. I don't like arguments. I don't like it. But if I have to get a point across for my child, it's going to be said, regardless of how you're feeling, regardless of what you're thinking. I don't care if it's your mom. I don't care if it's your auntie. I don't care who it is, because at the end of the day, it's about my child, their mental health, their emotions, their psychological state that they have to be in as a child, not understanding. My job is to guide them. Your job is to guide them to live their best life. I hope something that I said will help anyone that's listening, to help anyone that's having any type of challenges during their co-parenting. Understand that there's a battle out here in this world. And if someone is your enemy, you wish them well and protect your children at the end of the day. And I'm going to go ahead and end this out with the affirmations for all the people that are new to the channel. Affirmations affirm and they bring into your future what it is that you are speaking, but you have to believe it to be so. So the first affirmation that we're going to go ahead and go over, it's going to be, I am going to protect my children. I am going to protect my children. I am going to protect my children, because that is your job as a parent, to protect that child. The second one is, I am going to co-parent in harmony. I am going to co-parent in harmony. I am going to co-parent in harmony. Even if the other person is attacking you, you still have to be in harmony with yourself, your children, and your creator. And the last one is, I'm not going to pass judgment upon the person that I have to co-parent with. I will not pass judgment on the person that I have to co-parent with. I will not pass any judgment with the person that I have to co-parent with. And one of my mentors said something that was so deep one day. He said, I'm not going to play tit for tat with a person that is against me, because I don't know who they are. I don't know where they're from. I don't know what they think. I don't know what they feel. I feel sorry for them. I'll show compassion, but I'm not going to get upset and let them stop me from where I'm going, because my destiny is greater than what it is that they feel about me. And I'm going to go ahead and end the podcast on that note. Thanks for tuning in. Please check out the Healing Light podcast, and we'll see you next time. Everyone have a wonderful evening.